Hello YouTube and welcome to the Awesome Blackness channel, or ABC for short. My name is Mighty, and on this platform, I'm going to explore the awesomeness of our black people. That's right, whether you're big or small, celebrity or civilian, anywhere in the world, if you're awesome, you're featured here. And it's time to drop another nugget.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so my brother is perhaps the #1 influence when it comes to this channel's development. His ideas have manifested in many small but key ways. However, now's the time for a more direct impact in the form of this video. As one who is a connoisseur of all things pop culture and cult gems, so much so that I think he was the most geeked that I had done a video on Christopher Judge. Boy. It was he who brought to my attention another low-key brother who was attached to some high-key projects, as explained. Gui, or Guy, depending on what he's going by in any given production, DaSilva-Green is a dancer and stunt performer who has been in both the DC and Marvel universes in some capacity in his portrayal of either the hero or the villain, which is the quintessential example of range people born on the 12th of July in 1989 in New York City's borough of Manhattan, Harlem neighborhood. DaSilva is of Brazilian descent, making him the first Afro-Latin to be featured on ABC. His father is an Air Force veteran, and his mother was a dancer back before she had him, appearing in movies such as School Days and Malcolm X. DaSilva was originally interested strictly in martial arts, wanting to be like Bruce Lee. You know, I think we all did. His discipline is in Taekwondo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a bit of capoeira. So basically, if he decided to grow his hair out and twist it up, he could be Sean from Street Fighter. I know I'm not the only one who noticed that. After graduating high school, DaSilva headed out to LA, where he spent the beginning of his career as a dancer for Chris Brown. Not a bad start, well, depends on how you look at it. DaSilva's big break, well, depends on how you look at it, came in 2013's Thor: The Dark World as a utility stunt performer. So what utility stunt performers are, they're essentially those who are in the background of an action scene, who are otherwise not doubling for the main stars, doing everything from taking a leap, a fall, a crash, a blow, or a bullet, among other things. He was also a mocap stunt performer in that production. Subsequently, DaSilva did work in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Captain America: Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy Volumes 1 and 2, Deadpool, Doctor Strange, and on the Daredevil TV series for Netflix in an episode Into the Ring. But perhaps his most notable work was doubling for Chadwick Boseman in Captain America: Civil War. Yeah, he was this and also this, effectively playing both a good and bad guy in the same movie.
Range, people! Range!
Oh yeah, I also mentioned him being in a DC work of some kind, performing utility stunts for the game Batman, the Telltale series, and its sequel, Batman: The Enemy Within. As was all of us 80s babies, DaSilva was also into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, eventually going on to become the double for Leonardo in the Michael Bay series. For the record, I was Raphael, not in the movies. I wish. DaSilva also likes tricking. Not that kind of tricking. Essentially a form of martial arts that combines kicks and flips and twists from gymnastics, as well as many moves and styles from breakdancing. It aims to achieve an aesthetic display of different combinations of tricks.
Not that kind.
Tricking practitioners are commonly referred to as trickers.
Not.
Examples of tricking techniques include the 540 kick, the corkscrew, the flash kick, the butterfly twist, and the double leg. Yep, basically this dude is Sean if they ever made a Street Fighter movie. And I mean a decent one.
No.
In his spare time, DaSilva also takes part in football. Not that kind of football. Ooh, you know what? Maybe it is that type of football. Although his biography says that he likes soccer. I don't know, maybe he likes both. So what makes him awesome is apparent. As much as we want to be the main star, this guy has no problem with being the one who makes them shine brighter, whether it's enhancing a performer's dance skills or the fighting skills of the hero. He says it best, and I agree that it's really about the team of people who are working behind the scenes that makes a production great. He and the many other awesome black stuntmen, of which they are quite a few, are a part of what makes the details in a movie more convincing and what helps support that suspension of disbelief. Despite the numerous safety measures in place on a production the likes of Marvel, for example, they still put themselves in real danger so that us viewers are awestruck at the result. DaSilva's IMDB shows that he has already had steady work for almost a decade now, and it's not a surprise why. I hope the trend continues until he decides to retire, on his own terms, and otherwise no worse for wear. Center stage or at the center of a stunt. Okay, so thanks for watching. As stated, DaSilva has many more credits to his name than the ones I listed, including some indies and shorts, where his face and acting ability are also front and center. Go to his IMDB and refer to it. Link is in the description. Maybe there's something I didn't mention that's worth noting. The comment section is all yours. Also, he's all over social media, so go there as well. And lastly, he has a fan page. Anyway, here you go, bro. You know, as I thought about this, it was kind of ironic that my brother suggested this person for me to cover. Back in our younger days, he used to involuntarily train me to be a stunt person. Yep, whether it was launching me off the top of our bunk bed, the side of the stoop of our brownstone apartment, or even down a whole flight of stairs, I now see that he was preparing me for a Hollywood career. Or at least that's what the therapist told me to believe it as. Thanks, bro. I wanted to get this one out quick, so there's not that many elements, cuts, and effects. The same will be for the next one I'm putting together, the last one before my time away. I'm gonna take a little sabbatical to work on another project. So please enjoy the sizable playlist that's being put together, which will include this video and the next one, of which will include a very special guest. Stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if you like what you've seen, keep the love coming the best way you know how, by liking and sharing. Get more people to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when I'll drop another nugget. And until then, stay awesome.